great athlete and basically his greatness, successful, his downfall. Now, LeBron James is the greatest player to ever play this game. Fan or biased critic. LeBron James is one of the greatest players to ever play this game. That's going to be straight like that. So, secondary, in this live stream, we're going to talk about, LeBron James as a whole. His decision, who he is as a person. Well, not too much because I don't got much time, but I'm trying to get at least within like a good 20 minutes of it if I could, because I'm at work right now, so I'm going to do the best I can. But I'm going to go in right now. If you come in, salute, like the live stream, and, comment. LeBron James, 6'8", so basically in Cleveland. Basically played it up to I think 10 years. He went to Miami for 2 years. So basically, I came back after that, and now he's been playing for Cleveland for 12 years, 10 years consecutively. Then left 3 years to play. Okay, 2003 behind fun superstars like Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, to name a few. Came straight out of high school. Was promised to be the next greatest thing and live up to the hype. Nike deal that was worth $1 billion and better. Lifetime. I mean, if he outside the league, he's done. He still work with them. So money is not the problem with LeBron James at this point. So I'm gonna throw that in eventually when we get there. 14 years consecutively, and been an All-Star 14 years consecutively as well. So injustice, social injustice. He's just a guy that he's there for his people. I always commend him on that. On the basketball court, like I said, he's a facilitator, a leader, somebody who contributes to the game by any means. Good IQ of the game, very good IQ of the basketball game. And this is somebody coming from who's not. I'm not a LeBron fan. I respect his game, but I'm not a fan. He just do too much behind the scenes acting. It's that you have to understand LeBron. And his comparison to Michael Jordan and, Kobe Bryant a little bit are just getting a little overrated. I wouldn't compare him to them, but you only compare those two to LeBron because of greatness. Yes, all three was in different eras. Kobe and LeBron was a little bit mixed. Kobe got drafted in 96, Jordan 84, James in 2003. So, people need to stop comparing the situation with LeBron and Michael. He's not going to be Michael, and Michael's not going to be LeBron James. That's number one. Number two, Michael Jordan had a killer instinct, and he was a scorer. LeBron James had the ability to score in any way, any will, but he don't have the killer instinct. He's not mentally an individual that wants to take over a game because he feels like his team is a team game. He plays in the team system. So that's why his IQ won't allow him to become that, because IQ is too strong, in my opinion, that will allow him to be that assassin killer like Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan. Those two guys have background of it because he showed greatness. He dropped 51 points in the NBA first game. Last time that was, I'm talking right now, is Michael Jordan. So here's what I'm trying to get to people with this situation. There's nothing wrong with that. I have nothing against that because it's me. I go back to the icon, the histories, the stories, all that stuff. I go back because I'm just saying the Kobe's my era, and LeBron, and also it's time that Michael Jordan dropped 40, 50 in the game and 60 in the game, but nobody really talk about those because everybody knew that's Jordan. Because like how we all, that's LeBron James, how all these analysts and reporters talk about LeBron James, that's regular. Do that back in the 90s for Jordan. So it's like different generation, but same player. There's always going to be a superstar in each generation that's going to dominate the league. Continue to be like that. People need to realize that. So, he been there all play games or not. Because it's what you do in the games. You understand? It's what you do in the games. And LeBron does a lot for his teammates. He does a lot for the city of Cleveland. And it's just, when people overlook the situation why Jordan and LeBron get compared, is because they compare them and what they did for the city as well as what they did for the organization. Jordan did a lot for the organization of Chicago Bulls. Now for the city, that's up for a tag. LeBron did everything in and out for the city, even when he crippled. Like his business closed down, they lost money. It was like really bad. It was like the Great Depression. You know, that's how much impact that individual, the city of Cleveland. But LeBron James have to understand one thing about this, and people who's fans of him have to understand about LeBron. If you're a fan of LeBron, you should know LeBron don't like to lose. He don't like to lose. He don't want to be considered the reason why they lost. This finals, yeah, even though it was a team loss, LeBron could have been way more dominant. I watched all 4 games. I was even saying, like, LeBron, take over. When you got people like Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, even Kevin Durant guarding you, you are a 250-pound man with a locomotive stick. Like these guys bail them out with a jump shot or a pass. You supposed to lead by example. You supposed to dominate in that game. You supposed to take anybody that's in front of you. You take them in the paint and you get them in foul trouble. And when you're bored, you should have got them jump shot from practice. That's something I would think. And you know, but I'm a football player, so but I play the game of basketball the way it needs to be in all aspects of it. You know, if I'm going against somebody smaller than me, I'm taking him in. I'm scoring him. If I want some practice, because he's gonna be scared afterwards, I'm shooting jump shots. And that's simple as that. This game, he makes the game much easier for his opponents because he don't use his attributes sometimes when he needs to. You cannot and should not, as the leader of the franchise, you need to take over games. You need to be that player. You need to be that star player they're looking for. You're the leader. You say you're the leader, you gotta take over games. That's the difference between Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. What they do, they take over games. They do not leave out to their role play. I won't say sidekick. I didn't even say sidekick or try to say sidekick. The other All-Stars with them, because you know they had at least another All-Star with them. If it was not Scottie Pippen in Chicago, it was a Shaq in the Lakers, and it's LeBron James with Kevin Love and Kyrie when he was there. So sorry for the spitting, like my mouth is dry right now. I just want LeBron to understand this. If he ever watched this video, which is probably not, just LeBron, play your game as if it was your last. Let me repeat that again. Play your game like it was your last. Like if you make this last shot, it's a do or die wish, basically. Like it's a do or die. I want you to treat your game like that. I want you to understand that's a game that you need to compose. That game you drop 51 in the playoff, that's the game you need to drop. That's the LeBron you need to see consistently. Charlotte Hornets. I'm a Charlotte Hornets fan. I'm a diehard fan. You know, that was complete destruction what he did to my team. And you know, there's no if, no but. He have the potential to do that. I just never understand why he don't consistently do it and put the pressure on teams, put the pressure on opponents. Because once you start doing that, then you can start passing off. Now they gotta play you double team. Then you use your IQ and pass off. I have nothing against it. You can't compare these guys. You can't. Always different. I won't say them with people who go to LeBron myself and people who admire his game. Let's be LeBron is the greatest player to play in our generation. Yes, that's a true statement. Nobody can take that away. But he's not the greatest to ever play this. Because you still got Michael, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, we have Tim Duncan, we have dudes, Matt Johnson that been to the final, Larry Bird, Bill Russell. Like we can go on. You can do all these stats to prove it. But when these guys come and play, they come to play just like well you come to play. These guys were different breed. These guys didn't care. These guys I'm talking about was natural born assassin killers. And what to give a damn things on the court to came and said who we saw in one playoff spun his goddamn ankle and it was bad. He come out the game. He need to come out the game. I watched that game. He dropped I think additional 11. That's heart and that's determination. I'm not saying LeBron did not play on no injury, but he complains about it when he lose. Oh, I had a broken hand, dude. That's Jordan played with the flu. Kobe played with a couple messed up fingers on his shooter hand. Anybody know who's a shooter? That's not good. You got also a lot of players that play on injuries in the playoff. AI played with injuries throughout his career, and nobody complained. But he don't complain. You cannot be a great individual and complain. You see, Steve Nash was blind one eye because he got elbowed and Stu passed with that same direction when he's blindside to all his players. I don't want to hear this. This is part of the game. You're a superstar. You get the credit, and when you was that, you just got to. As man to man, you got to. You got to do whatever it needs, whatever it takes to get to where you got to go. At 1-8, just like Jay West. But we're not going to sit here and say if something didn't happen. And it happened, you got 3 rings, that's it. So, you did your thing. You definitely did your thing to get those rings. It's about damn time, right? But you also got to understand this. You can't play this game like this. 2 great athletes did this. Every 2 leaders, they make mistakes, they take over, and they train for next year. And now everybody's worried about where he's going to go. Oh, he about to go to Philly. Nah, he's going to L.A. Yeah, he's going to Houston. Oh, this New York Knicks. No, Jordan been this in Washington. Yeah, he bitched about all the stuff that's going on, but he dealt with it and he did what he had. You hop in a team to team, your legacy is gone as it is. You can never respect someone who leaves team to team just to chase up the rings. You can. I can't. I can't respect you. Everybody can respect you, but I'm not gonna respect you for jumping team to team. And then once you gotta leave that team, they gotta adjust to your system because you know why? You're LeBron James, and when you're LeBron James, people gonna follow. That's full shit, man. That's fucking bullshit. You understand? Straight up, that's fucking bullshit, and I can't respect somebody like that. You understand? I can't respect somebody. But like I said, I can never take credit for what LeBron James is. He's a great individual, one of the greatest to ever play this. Needs to respect much. But I'm not gonna sit here not having a teammate, and she wasn't a man in Minnesota. We ain't gonna talk about Jeff Green like he wasn't a top pick when Boston later on got traded to Seattle. You understand? We're not gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about how we had Kyle Korver, one that ever played for this league, that didn't show up. We're not gonna say that. They just didn't show up. That's it. It happens. Some people show up, some people don't. But you have to be that individual to go down with the ship. You're the fucking captain, LeBron. You gotta go down with the ship, man. And you're sitting here blaming everybody else but yourself. I don't respect that. That's not a man. That's not a leader. That's a boy tactic. That's little boys' tactics. You have to lead by example. Man, you have to be the man and get together. You can't sit here and blame everybody else. Because Jordan, yeah, he'll bitch this, but everybody know when Jordan says something, it's gonna get the job done. Straight like that. Straight like that. And there's nothing to change that, nothing to overwrite that. It's just a fact. He'll bitch, he complain in practice, but you know when he get on that court, you better put that shit to work. You better not miss that shot. He'll put the fear in them, but that fear works. Double team, gave it to Steve Curry, he made that shot. Because there's 2 things gonna happen. He's gonna fuck him up after the game, or he's gonna make the shot and pick them up and say, yo, you did a good job. You don't have to like these dudes. They didn't like, a lot of people didn't like Jordan, Kobe. You know why they respect them? Because they're about their business. They knew when it comes to give them 0 F, they're gonna go down trying. They're gonna go down with a ship. They're gonna fucking kill whoever in front of them and make sure to let them know who is MJ, who is KB, the Black Mamba. You understand? That's why I get mad with LeBron James. You supposed to let people know who the hell you are. You say you the king? King of what? King of what? I need to know that. You gotta understand who you are and what you represent. So this is like my live stream. Ray Zone 2.0. Because I haven't done this account so long. I focus on my main account. This is my second account when I get more subscribers. let them know what's going on. You know, I'm more interactive. I show my face more on this one. I let them know how I feel about topics that's going on in society and things like that. Now, like I said, I feel like what I said. You don't like it, you can like it. Dumb it down. Subscribe. Hit the notification button when I get more live streams and videos. And, you know, we take it from there, you know. But right now, it was a good talk. It's about the 20-minute mark, like I said. I'll let you guys go, but hey, don't disrespect the legacy of other before him. Like that's just, I just don't like that. You don't. He doesn't even see in a long time. So people forgot got amnesia or something. Like people wasn't doing it. Like Michael Jordan was an average triple double and shit. Like or Kobe Bryant was dropping 60 points. Like he didn't drop 81 points while LeBron was in that season. Like let's calm down, people. Let's calm down for a little bit and understand. This is NBA. You all have to be professional to play in this league, but everybody have a skill set to play in this league. LeBron's 5 greatest player all the time, but he's not the greatest player all the time.